guys, what's going on? F on my pawn here, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we were working our way towards applied energistics to materials, in which we've managed to get the third component out of 4. And for this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be finally focusing in on applied energistics 2. And we're going to see about automating the construction of the items that we are going to need to get the highest capacity storage. Or at least that is the hope. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. There is a few other things I did skip over regarding the intro. Namely, we did manage to increase our drill's capacity. I haven't waited for any time to pass during the time that we have been away, so no progress has been ultimately made. However, because we have done all the inscriber press things, we really only need to get the ferroboron to make some recipes. I have been looking through the storage cells on how to make them advanced, and the best way to do so is we're going to need a ton of engineering processors, logic processors. It's going to be a chore to juggle. However, for now, we just need to provide the ferroboron with lithium, and give me a second. Yeah, this should give us the calculation press, which is the final thing in our list. And we've got to have enough for a singular block of it, so this will give us 4, this will give us 8, so we need 2 more there. And that should give us enough to mix the ferroboron together, and that'll give us 9 blocks worth of stuff, I think. Because oh, no, wait. This gives us 2, 4, 6. We need 5, I believe, if we want this to work. It is a tedious process to cook all this, but the efforts are well worth it for obvious reasons, so before I continue further, I guess I'm going to quickly run over here, and I'm going to quickly turn off that border, because that's going to get annoying if we don't turn it off. Okay, let's shift-click. There we go. That gets rid of that purple border. That was going to be a nuisance. I can activate the plant interactor, but I'm going to hold off because we don't need an infinite supply of resources just yet. Mind you, I'm also going to have to figure out how I'm going to deal with the spacing there, but yeah, it could be worse. I'll figure something out for that, but all in due time. For now, I'm more concerned about the machine here. We are getting tough alloy, perfect. That is 4. Let's take out these. This gives us 8, and we need 1 more for 12, so that way we can actually form everything. Because it will basically take the nuggets here. The lithium is a bit too much now. We'll put that away. Let's get some iron. I guess I could make iron resin. There's no harm in it. Although I wish I could make it, but it doesn't allow me to do so. We are now at 8 alloys, but once we hit 9, we should be good to go to make the required materials that we need. But yeah, things have been going well for construction, obviously. Probably still going to need to make more of these obsidian farms, but that's only because we just need more, you know, trash compactors and whatnot. I do believe I will need to figure out a position for these other materials, but all in due time, I suppose. All in due time. Until then, I just need to figure out a place to put them. Well, everything, rather. I guess I could start putting the ores up across here, because that's actually a good spot for them, I think. Mind you, I need to figure out whether I want to break them or not, which I guess breaking them would be more beneficial. Although, making sure they are fortuned might actually be even a bigger benefit. For now, though, we now have enough for a molten alloy to make the calculation press, which is the last press that we need. And we need only just wait for it to harden. And then we have all the presses we need for applied energistics. In which case, we can begin the construction of applied energistic machines. That said, I'm going to need an area to actually make these things. But yeah, if we go into Age of Storage here, we've got all the applied energistics items. We are going to need a MHY cell. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this holds AE. And it requires a quartz glass, pure nether quartz, and fluix crystal, which we have none of those, I don't think. But that's perfectly fine. We are going to need the ME terminal. I think we've already got the... Well, hold on, let's see. Okay, so we've got the inscriber. We've got the energy acceptor. We've got a ton of fluix crystal. We don't need any of these other machine stuff. So we'll put those away. We've got silicon if we ever need it, and logic processors already. So now we just need to make some things. Okay. Let's start with the ME terminal. To make an ME terminal, we are going to need a formation core, an annihilation core, and a logic processor. A formation core requires fluix crystal and crystallized mineral. To make fluix dust, we need a squeezer. A mechanical squeezer is equally beneficial. We could use a crusher or a manufactory. I think the mechanical squeezer is just going to be our best friend for this, though. Personally, anyways. So we will just quickly go down here. And I think we're just going to set it up right here. No need to sugarcoat what we're doing here. This is going to provide it power. So, if we just place one here, there we go. We got some fluix dust. Now, slide, here we go. So now, we just need... Oh, right, we need an illuminated panel as well. This is going to require quartz glass, redstone, glowstone, and iron. Okay, but first, let's get the formation core. So we're going to need... Okay, so formation cores are pretty cheap. They just need fluix dust. Annihilation cores are basically the same. They just require nether quartz. I'll do 3 here. And you know what? I might as well just do another 8, because why not? No reason to not. There we go. Take all those. We now have 12 fluix dust. We are going to get quartz. We just need at least half of this. Okay, 6. Now we need... What was the... Alright, core. Okay, annihilation cores are made. Now we just need mineral chunks. Shouldn't be too hard to get as many as we're looking for. There we go. Now, if we take... Oh, right, we're going to need more logic processors, so we're going to need that. I do believe an inscriber is the way to go here, so we'll place that there so it charges up. Okay, we're going to need logic press. We're going to need gold, I believe. And let's see... Let's process 12 of these. Okay, this makes printed logic circuits of, here we go. Can't put silicon in there. That's fine. Ah, I see. We're going to need multiple inscribers here if we want to process these on a grander scale. Okay, well, for now, we can just take those out for now. We're going to take the mechanical squeezer with us. And we're probably going to need to make a new energy transfer node in order for us to process these on a grander scale. Because we are going to have to mass produce these things for the sake of our sanity. As for where we're going to produce them, I guess the next best place is, I guess, this way, over here. Let's go to the side of the furnace area, and we'll go from there. We are going to need slabs. Take as many wood slabs as we can. We'll take that. There we go. Let's get some wood. Alright, there we go. Process these into planks. Done and done. Now I just need to go to the side here, and this is the center. Break these. And now, we just got to place these along. I'm not sure what center I should focus on. Either way, it's not going to be too much a big deal. Well, to me anyways. Break this, so that way no mobs spawn. Okay, I guess I want to aim for... Yeah, let's aim for this. This is where the cobblestone goes. So I guess I'll aim for the same size as this platform here. There we go. That's roughly the same area. Alright. Now I just need to decide the size of this area. Let's see. So, 1, 2... So this would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Okay, so this would be 15. So 1, 3, 5, 7... 15. I think a 15 by 15 area is fine. So 1. Okay, that's 7. Okay, 15. Okay, there we go, and one more. 15. There we go. So now we've got a corner of 15 to 15. Now I need to decide how big I want the length here. Let's go with a 5... Well, no, let's go with... Yeah, let's go with a 7, actually. A 7 wide circle here. So 1, 3, 5, 7. There we go. Yeah, and we're going to make it a circle this time, as opposed to what we usually do. Okay. Here we are. Three, 5, 7. Three, 5, 7. There we go. And one more time. 7. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we're going to go 2 forward here. There we go. That could work. It's not the biggest circle out there, but it works for what we're trying. Okay. Now we just got to encircle this entire area. Make sure we got the circle out. Nice. Okay, that is the circle done. Now we just need to encompass the entire area with wood planks. There we go. And we got one more stack of oak wood, but we probably won't be able to complete this entire circle, so we're going to need more wood. But that's fine. In the future, I'm probably going to have to swap from wood to something else, but yeah, it's fine. We will figure out a solution to our problem in due time. For now, though, I'm just setting up a template for what we need most. Okay. And let's get another set of wood. 63 should do it. There we go. That'll get us another stack that we can work with, and this should be the amount we need for what we're trying to do. There we go. Go to the corners here. Close this up nice and tight. And there we go. Done and done. All we need to do now is just encircle the area with cobblestone, and we should be good. And of course, we're going to need to set things up, but that's a given. Okay. And the cobblestone border will basically cover for any corners that we've missed, basically. There we go. Okay. And here's the last stack of cobble that we need. And boom, there we go. A nice, fully fledged platform. We can, of course, extend further over to here if need be, but I don't think we need to go that far with our progress here. We will put everything that we don't need away. I guess, yeah, we're going to need a new machine, so we're going to go back to the crafting terminal. And we'll go forge that up and nice and tidy. Alright. So, to start with, we are going to need a energy transfer. Do we have quartz glass, actually? We have quartz, but we don't have quartz glass. So how do we make quartz glass? We need 5 crushed quartz and 4 glass. So preferably, we need an infinite supply of glass, or sand, which we can then produce into glass, which wouldn't actually be a bad idea. We can also produce gravel that way as well, so let's start by getting infinite gravel. Well, let's see. So, sand, it can be made using sand resin. We can also use gravel resin to make sand. The alternative is we crush sandstone, which isn't really a good idea. The next alternative is obviously the crusher. Sludge refiner also has a chance to give it. Or we use a stonework factory, which I'd rather not use. So, yeah, no, I think the common... yeah, I think we just need to use the packager here from Cyclic. So that way we can actually make it, you know, straight up. This is, of course, going to require a lot of light blue dye, which I do believe is made using lapis and bone meal. Okay, so to make light blue dye, we need bone meal and lapis. Easily done. We're going to make a stack of light blue dye here. And you know what? Let's make 2 stacks. Why not? We can do with more. Okay, from there, we just need to make the machine. Let's see, where is it? Okay, here it is. We need crafting tables and furnaces. Easily done, though. Okay, let's get some wood. Planks. Here we go. We are going to make a stack of crafting tables. We've got 11 furnaces, but we can easily make a stack of... yeah, we can easily make a stack of furnaces. It's no big deal. In fact, I might make 2 extra stacks just in case. Okay, here we go. Crafting. I don't need a creation station. Auto crafter is a cyclic thing, which requires purple dye. We're gonna go with the light blue version to see if we can go with that one. Alright. Let's see, furnace. Here we go, packager. Okay, we're going to make 32 of those. There we go. Alright, packagers. Now, packagers are different than the other stuff that we do. Packagers basically take an item and combine it together to make something better. But if we're looking into a crafter from Cyclic, which is basically the same thing, on Auto Crafter, we need purple dye. To get purple dye, we basically need red dye and lapis. Wild bear is an alternative, it seems. Beetroot's a good alternative as well for dye. Okay, so here we go. Rose red. If we could get our hands on dye essence, that'd be even better, but I don't think we've got that luxury. I'll take as much rose red as I can make. I'll make as much lapis as I can, and we will... Let's see, we needed to make purple dye. There we go. 58 should be enough. And with that, we should be able to make the machine, the auto crafter. Oh, here it is. Alright, so we need bone blocks, pistons, observers, and a workbench. So let's make some observers first. Let's just spam all the way to 64. Done. Okay, that's 64. Okay, here we go. Autocrafter. We've got the observers. We need the pistons now. A stack of pistons. Perfect. We've got bone blocks. We just need crafting tables. Okay, wood. There we go. And from there, we get the auto crafter, which shouldn't be too hard to make, which is here. And we'll make as many as we can. We've made 14 out of the lots. It's not a lot, but it will have to do for now. But yeah, no, the cyclic autocrafter and packager are really going to be handy here, because they are going to be basically making the machines that we need. Okay. So now I need to set everything up, and this is going to be a chore to say the least. Alright. I guess I should probably start by... What sort of packagers and whatnot can we use here anyways? I'm curious. So we got packagers. Do we have anything that's opposite to this? Yeah, I don't see anything that's the polar opposite, but who knows, right? Storage bag. Interesting. This is an auto... This is basically an extra chest that we can open up on our whim. Oh, fun. Aerial faith plates. I remember these. Those are fun. Maybe I'll make something out of those. That'll be fun. Okay, auto crafter. Automatic fishing net. Okay, so apparently Cyclic has most of the things that we want covered, which is intriguing to say the least. We should probably get some rest. Worst case, yeah, no, we're gonna need to get some rest because it is getting pretty dark. So really should start lighting this place up though. Ah well, all in due time. There we go. Alright, with that, we can now bounce back, now that it's a bright and glorious day. And now we just gotta set things up. Okay, to start out with, we are going to need multiple inscribers, I do believe. So to start out with, one inscriber needs to be dedicated to making the various components that we need. So we need to set this up a block, I believe. Put that there. We will set up the inscriber up here. There we go. Or better yet, you know what? Let's actually just lay it down on the ground. Why not? Okay. So, the inscriber has a few recipes that we can utilize. We are ignoring the cobblestone circuit mold, so we don't need that. We are going to need... We basically need to automate the engineering processor. We need the printed circuit logic. God, this is a mess, to say the least. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna need... Alright, Alright, so an inscriber logic press is going to require gold ingot. So let's start with that. So one inscriber logic press for one. Then we're going to need a calculation press for a calculation circuit. We're going to need a silicon press for a printed silicon, and then we are going to need a engineering press for that one. And worst case, if we need to duplicate any of these presses, we can just use an iron block, which saves us from going through the process of making those advanced materials. Which is a tedium I prefer to ignore, but I digress. For now, we are going to need at least 4 inscribers, I'd say. Although we are probably going to need to dupe some of the inscribers just to automate everything in the right capacity. Let's see. We just need sticky pistons, which are just made from pistons. Let's get 32. There we go. We then take the inscribe... Well, first we get sticky pistons. Let's see. One sec. Let's get 32. That should get us 16 of these. There we go. Oh, it only gets us 4, actually. Because we've ran out of iron. Just toss those in. Alright, 16. Perfect. That should do it for now. Now. Okay, so in order to maximize the growth of these machines... Well, first let's start setting them up. Okay, so that's 7. Well, actually, hold on. Me trying to work out this machine is going to be tedious, and it's going to require a lot of replacement here, so... Alright, in order for us to make a engineering processor, we are going to need printed engineering circuits. We're going to need redstone and printed silicon, each going in at a different interval. So we need to make the engineering circuit and silicon circuit here, which requires their own recipe. So we're going to make the silicon... Well, let's make the circuit here. We'll make the silicon circuit here. We will then make the other circuit here. And then we can get all of them combined into here. So that way, all of them are imported into here. We can put the power in through the side here. Probably through a battery linking on the bottom. And then we'll have a cable linking to here, somehow. Probably like a cable here and here. We'll go from there. Okay. Alright, that's one setup done. Now, in order for us to make the second setup, we are going to need silicon and calculation press. Then we need a logic processor and a engineering processor. Oh no, wait, hold on. So engineering requires... Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we only need 3 types to make these processors. So 1 can go here, 1 can go here, and 1 here. And we just need to follow this recipe basically to a T on either side here. So this will be dedicated to making... Yeah, this will be dedicated to making 1 inscriber, and we'll go from there. But we are going to need multiple inscriber types of, Okay, so we need something for a silicon press. So we need multiple silicon presses. That is a given. So a logic press is going here. We need an engineer... Well, not an engineer. We need an engineering press here. And then we need a calculation press here. There we go. So the right side is going to produce the actual circuits. The left side is going to produce the silicon circuits that we need to duplicate. So we're going to need some iron blocks here. So let's get some iron. And we should only need 2 extra. Is there any of these with power? No. So we are going to have to make our own power. To that end, we've got to make another battery thing. We've got to get another... We basically got to get the battery from Cyclic set up. Okay. So we need the energy transfer node here. We've got everything except for the 2 pieces on the side, which is these. We need more stone and redstone torches. Okay, there we go. Now we need stone. How are we going to make stone in bulk? Furnace is a good idea. We could use a stonework factory. I'd prefer not to use that method. There is one other way. Let's actually set up a singular resourceful furnace. And we are going to set it up on the bottom here as a means of cooking. There we go. Set it up right, maybe not there, but right here. And that's not going to work. Okay. So we will put it right here. It's not the best course of action, but it'll have to do. It's not like it's going to be draining power too much. Okay, there we go. Let's get a singular cobblestone here. Put the stone there away. There we go. Now I can set that up. And yeah, we'll just take those cobblestone bits as we go. And now we can make the machine, while this is just churning out cobblestone. It is an expensive means of getting cobblestone, but hey. It's one of the methods we have, and it's arguably a little better than just waiting for actual furnaces to cook it. But I digress. For now, let's make the energy transfer node here. And we're going to need another one, I believe, for this. Yep. 3 more torches. There we go. Alright, that's the components for the circuits. Now we just need the transfer node. There we go. Alright, let's take out the energy cable. We'll take out the extraction cable. We're going to take out some cobble. We are going to probably go get some sleep real quick before we continue on with the construction. We'll go from there. Alright. Oh, whoops. Alright. Now we go back to here. And of course we're going to have to set up cabling for this machine as well. Because otherwise we're just going to be making circuits after circuits with no rhyme or reason. So we're going to have to probably set up like a system where we turn this on and it starts processing these circuits on a whim. So that way we don't overload our system with circuits. But I digress. All in due time. For now, let's find the center of this area, which is here. There we go. Now, we're going to need a water bucket here. This will help us get down. And let's see, we want to set up a block here. There we go. We now set the energy transfer node. Well, first we'll pick up the water here. Where is it? Where's the bucket? Here it is. Just being blind. Pick that up. Now we place the energy transfer node. There. You place the energy extraction cable here. Actually, before we do that, we are going to get our hands on the... Where is it? It is the GPS marker here. We mark that as the new location, and then we will put the circuit in for the new transposition of where it's going to go. We put this here. There we go. Transfer is going well. We will take the cobblestone and put that away for future use. Let's clamber up. And let's get going. Okay, through here we've got battery power here. We're going to break the cobblestone because we no longer need it. I probably could go to the corner there, but I don't really want to risk it, so I'm going to hold off for now, and I'm going to take a small break. But when I return, I will be continuing on. I just need to take 5 minutes, so yeah. See you guys in 5 minutes. Yeah, apologies for the delay. Anyways, see you guys in 5. Okay, I apologize. I'm now back. It took a little bit longer than expected, but I managed to get back in the end. Oh, and of course it crashes. Oh, God. Game, come on. I have no idea what makes it crash, but I guess that's just how it goes, huh? Alright, I guess I've got to wait a little bit longer. Wasn't really expecting that, but alright. Guess that's just what happens. Let's just shift this over then. Hope it doesn't crash again, obviously. And we'll go from there. Okay, in the meantime, I will be patient and wait. Shouldn't be too long, I'll be honest. Alright, but yes, what we will be doing is we will be setting up that machine, so we're going to need some cabling to connect it to the sides, obviously give it power. Not sure if I can get away with pulling out the items on one side and schlumping it somewhere else, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some way or another, we will figure it out. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, it's taken a while. Yeah, no, take this time to listen to some music, I suppose. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, initializing. It's probably hitting its next milestone. Taking its time, though, that's for sure. Let's see. Alright, it's almost done. Perfect. That's gonna be good. Alright, there we go. Finally. Took its time, that's for sure. Alright, let's begin. So, where were we? Ah, yes. Go into single player, let's go in. Let's finally do this. What I'll probably do is, for the sake of saving time, I'll probably cut what time I've been missing, but nah. I'll just keep it simple. Just how I usually do. Now. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. We were cutting open the bits here, so that way we could connect the cabling in. And let's see. I guess we need to do it for all sides, don't we? So everything just needs to be connected here. Now, there's a distinction on whether this will work. Will it? It will not. Okay, so the alternative is to siphon it from there, but it's honestly cheaper if I just do this. There we go. Yeah, it's either way, it's going to work this way. I'm going to need to put something on the top, back, and bottom anyways. And worst case, I can always flip it around. Because the top is going to be inputting an item, the middle is going to be inputting an item, so the back is there. And then we need to siphon the item out from the front, I think. So that's another thing that we need to do. So yeah, it's quite the mess of cables that we're going to have to be dealing with, to say the least. Not a fun experience. Okay. Hop over. Place that there. There we go. And then finalize with this row here. We're going to need, obviously, more. Okay, let's see. Okay, more energy cable. I guess let's start with that. Well, the worst case is that we're going to have to make more clay, which means more brick that we have to make, which is another thing that we'll have to do. But, we should be fine. Okay, we can make 24 more. That's perfect for what we're trying to do. So we will quickly march our way through and go back and set up the rest of the cable here. Alright, there we go. Now we just gotta get the cable all the way across. Like so. And there we go. Honestly, what we probably could do is expend a bit more cable just to connect these, but I couldn't be bothered. For now, let's just close this up because we don't need it open right now. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go for that cobblestone. I'll let it despawn. I was heavily considering grabbing it. Yeah, no, that's just a way for death. Alright, for now, though, let's see. We've already got everything connected up. Now we just need imports and exports, so let's get some... Alright, so cable, we've got item cables. Well, fluid cables, we've got item cables. We're probably going to be using a ton of item cables here to get the job done. So, how are we going to do it? To start off with... I guess to start off with, we need to make more, Let's make more silicon presses. Because we're going to need, obviously, these. There we go. Okay. That is 3 silicon presses. One goes there. One goes here. And one goes here. There we go. That is all the silicon presses made and accounted for. Now. How do we get silicon? That's a good question. To make silicon, we just need to smelt nether quartz dust, certus quartz, or crushed quartz. Nether quartz is probably obviously going to be the easiest to get, but certus quartz can also be crushed, and crushed quartz is the next best, which requires a crusher, a fluid sieving machine, or manufactory. I think the crusher is the easiest method. To get certus quartz, though, I'm not sure how we're going to get that. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get crushed Certus quartz, so I'm going to assume that the next recipe that is the best oriented is obviously crushed nether quartz. Or crushed quartz, rather. So, yeah, crusher is still best method, it seems. We could use the grindstone and chance to double output, but there's no need to go that far. Okay, so the crusher is going to be needed for any sort of silicon we want to make. So I'm going to have to make 3 of those to import into the inscriber. And we're obviously going to need more nether quartz in general just to make all those, aren't we? Oh boy. Okay, but yeah, no, all these are lined up to make the machine, so I guess let's start with the auto crafters, because we're going to need those to make certain machines. So I'll place a machine here. And we need a certain machine in them. Of course, we're going to need to put cable to them. So I guess I will set them up with the intent to be on the ground here, maybe? Something like that. I'll line them up like so. Alright, for now, we'll just take those out, and let's see. We need to make... What are they called? What are they called? They are called, So we need to make our hands some ME storage components. So that's going to require fluids crystal, logic processor, and redstone. So we place one there. And then we open up the... Okay, so we need Okay, so we just need to set everything up, basically. It is already connected to some redstone, so it is powered. Let's see. Alright, I just need to make the recipe. What am I doing? Let's see. Okay, flux crystals. That's not how we want to do it. Hold on. Okay, so we need a logic processor in the middle here. Alright. We then want flux crystal, which we currently can't make. Well, actually, no, we should have fluids crystal in here. Yeah, here we go. Take that fluids crystal. And the flux crystal is... Yeah, we put in a plus array here. So, like this. There we go. Now we just need redstone. Preferably... We'll take all those out. We'll put some of the redstone away here. And then we do this. There we go. And whenever we turn on this part of the machine, we can automate anything that comes in here, essentially. So we're probably going to want a lever sort of thing, linking this entire setup here. So that way we can deposit items into inscribers and get all these auto crafters pumping out logic processors and all that. So that is one part of the recipe, obviously. So we'd want an item extraction cable here. And I guess we want it to set up an allow here. We'd allow redstone, flux crystal, and logic processors here. Oh, no, wait, that extracts, doesn't it? So we need an import here. And then we need to extract the excess component here. So for now, let's make 4 of those. We are going to need to make 4 of these. And then 1 logic processor, and there you go. We've got our first ME storage component. It is a 1K, obviously, but hey, 1K is better than no K. For the next recipe, obviously we're going to need more, but that's fine. We just place another auto crafter here. Always going to be on. And we just need to set up the... recipe. So I'd need another 2 ME storage components, I believe. Here we go. So 4K would require 3 ME storage, a quartz glass, and a calculation press, which require... yeah. Here another quartz is made using an enrichment chamber here, which we can do by using nether quartz seeds. Okay, so we'd need mechanism gears materials anyways to process some of this machinery anyways. So for now, let's put everything away, because obviously we need to think about this. And we'll go from there. For now, though, we've got most everything set up. We just need to set up this machinery stuff. Alright, let's start off with making this. How about that? So we need the... Alright, so we need the engineering press. I'm just trying to think how to do this. God. Okay, so engineering press require... well, first let's get some cable. So we need to get the storage cable here. We're going to get the... we need exports. And we're going to need an import here. So we need an export into here. We need an export into here. And then we need imports on the front. So let's make some more import cables, which requires a hopper. We'll make an extra 8. There we go. We're going to need more exports, obviously, but that's fine. Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe the bottom actually is going to be needed to be removed, so let's actually take these energy cables here, remove that, and let's just put these on the side. Why not? That way I can focus on setting up the cabling here proper. Put that there. Put this here. There we go. Do the same thing on this side. There we go. Oh, whoops. Done and done. Alright. That way I can set up the cabling a little bit easier here. Okay, so this is going to go in. So everything here goes in. The top remains intact. We need to set up 3 export cables. So we're going to make more of these exports, which require pistons. Easily done. We're going to take 3 pistons. There we go. Toss them in here. Set up the cable like so. Alright. Now, if we set a cable on the bottom here, on the back, and the top, that should work for what we're trying to do. Now, if we take the cable here, we'll link them all together. Like so. We've now got a setup to where we can actually bring the cable down and to a certain area if we need. Now, I do believe we need to copy this exact design on the other 2 areas, so we need to put 3 import cables in for both ends here. There we go. Export cables go in the same spots. There we go. And now we just gotta set up the cabling. Oh, whoops. Alright, nice. Take you out. And of course we're going to need to dig 1 block down to get the cable here. Which is actually going to be the same here. There we go. Put those there. And 1 on the bottom here. There. Oh, whoops. There we go. And I guess we can drop that down. Got this in. And now we've got the oak slabs, which we can close up. And there we go. We need only connect the storage cable together. And we should be good. Should be as easy as just going below the energy extraction cable, then we should be good. Which is a chore, but I mean, we've got cabling already here, so we shouldn't be too badly off when it comes to building these cables. So it shouldn't be too bad. Although, we should probably set up a blockade for the storage cable. So we need to set up a... Operation upgrade. Activity of the cable depends on the amount of items. Stock upgrade. Kind of wish I had a better Simply Storage remote, but you know, you get what you can get. Oh, right. Okay, so there is... So unfortunately, I will not be able to stop if there is a limit on how much items go through. Although that said, there is those upgrades here, operation upgrades. Activity of the cable depends on the amount of items. Speed upgrade increases the speed of import and exporting. A backpack. That's a new one. Alright, well anyways, the point is that we are going to need to limit how much we make this machine work. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have a failsafe switch. So what I'll probably do is I'll have like a sticky piston that pulls and pushes a particular part of the cable. And I do believe that if I do it right, then I should be able to make this work. So give me a second. Okay, so we're going to take a singular piston. Let's get a slime ball. Any variety will work. So a piston, slime ball, here we go, sticky piston. Alright, let's get a lever. And this will dictate whether it will work or not. Alright. So, if we take a storage cable and put it there, that's not going to work. Okay, so if we set it here, once I actually get a slab here. Okay, so now it works. If I place a slab, works just as good. Now, storage cable. Will that work? No. Okay, so I can't use a sticky piston method to make this work, which kind of sucks, but I mean, you do what you can. The only other way I can think of is to turn off the power every now and again. Bundled cables. Transfers items, fluid, and energy. You know, it'd be really nice to know that existed, but whatever. The only other way I could think of stopping the network is quite literally just breaking the cable, or figuring something else out, but I don't know. I guess for now it should be fine, but I guess I don't have to use the storage network here. I just need to have the storage so I can actually put items into the machine, and then I don't know. There's a lot of factors that I have to arrange into this. Well, for now, it should be fine. So, let's go. So, we want the calculation press here. Okay, so we want to make a calculation circuit, so we need pure nether quartz. So, pure nether quartz goes in the back. Okay, yeah, no, I can't actually put it in there, huh? Oh well. Plenty of other things to handle, I'm sure. Alright, well, for now, let's focus on here. Because this is the first machine of the lots, right? So, we're going to need 3 silicon. Well, we're going to need 3 machines dedicated to making silicon to put into here. So, let's start by making silicon. Okay, to make silicon, we need a smelter or energized smelter. With any sort of crushed quartz. And it needs to be cooked. So I guess using either a smelter or energized smelter would do. Okay, so in order for that to happen, then we're going to need a furnace. Okay, we take a furnace. I guess technically I could just make it over here, and none be the wiser. Yeah, I could quite literally just make them here, and nothing would change, really. Let's make 2 furnaces here, and 2 here. So that way I can produce as much silicon as I need. From there, I will make a machine that's dedicated to making the other bits of this machine. Which I guess I'll take these and move them a little further out. There's no harm in it after all. So 2 for an eye here, 2 for an eye here. Then we go over here and we get our hands on... what was it called? The... Oh, God. We need to make our hands... We need to make crushers. Mechanism crushers, because they will be powered by KRF. So... Nope. Okay, we've got 1 crusher, but we're going to need to make a few more, so I will place one of the crushers here. We are going to need to make a few more, which are going to require lava buckets, so we will have to dip into our fund there to make it. No big deal, though. Okay, let's see. Buckets. We've got 1 water bucket and a normal bucket. Shouldn't be too hard to make the types of machine that we need. Okay. Now let's see. To make a crusher, we need basic control circuit. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot, basically. Oh boy. Which is gonna require tinker stuff, which is another thing. Oh god. So we got a lot to cover, huh? Shake those while we can. Why not, right? And I guess I'll turn these into rubber. To-do. Put those away. Yeah, this is going to require a lot of processing materials, which is a chore to say the least. Oh boy. Okay, so basic control circuits are made using the metallurgic infuser. So we are going to need a metallurgic infuser here to make some of these circuits. Alright, I guess the best thing I can do is just set up the metallurgic infuser here. I'll set it up there, and you know what? Let's get some glowstone. So that way we can see what we're doing. 1 glowstone right above here. There we go. And I'll put 1 on the corner of each of these cobblestone bits. So that way we can see what we're doing. There we go. A bit lighter now. And I will put some on the side here, just so we've got a bit of a lighter area to work with. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, metallurgic infuser. Okay, what can we make? We need to make basic control circuits, so we need osmium and redstone. Thankfully, we've got plenty of osmium, so we are just going to take 32 osmium here, put it in here, then we're going to get some redstone. 32 should be enough. There we go. We'll let that just cook. And that will make the circuits that we need. Obviously, we're going to need more of the metallurgic infusers, I think. Okay, metallurgic infuser. We can make infusing factories. Which do what? Basic infusing factory. Okay, a basic infusing factory makes advanced infusing factory, so... Oh, I see. So the infusing factory is basically the metallurgic infuser just hopped up on power. It's an upgrade, essentially, to the metallurgic infuser. Which I can respect. I can respect that. For now, we're just going to let the basic control circuits work. And we're going to see if we can make some more crushers. Let's see. Crusher. We need 6 of them. We've got 6. We just need redstone. Oh, God. So we need 12 redstone for each. So 12 redstone, 6 control circuits. And what else do we need? We need 2 buckets of lava per, and then we need steel casing, which is another thing entirely. So while I let that cook, I will focus on this. Shouldn't be too long, or too hard to deal with this. Let's put some lights here, because this is going to bother me a bit at this rate. There we go. It's not perfect, but I can easily just do this, this, and this. It's not perfect, but I'll have to do. Set some lights on the side here. There we go. A little bit more lit. I'll figure out a better way to post up lights in a bit, but for now, that'll have to do. Okay, crushers. We are missing the steel casings, but let's see. We are lacking steel, so we need to make more. Alright, to make steel, the best way is liquefacted coal and iron. So we're going to need a bunch of iron. We'll take the iron ore as one of the means. We'll make a bunch of iron amber here. Just make a ton. Let's take a few stacks of charcoal, because it is basically coal. There we go. That should make a bunch of steel for us. I really should start putting more lava in, so I guess I will do that. And worst case, I could always just pump excess lava into the machine. There's no harm in doing so, after all. There we go. And while I'm waiting for that to just cook up the steel into... well, wait for the iron to cook into steel. Just take what I can. Eat these berries, and off we go. Alright, that is tough alloy. Okay, charcoal's not cooking. That means charcoal is not a good supplement for what we're trying. So we need to actually make coal. Or get coal, rather. We've got plenty of charcoal, but coal is another matter entirely. I'll take the coal pieces, though. And I will turn them into coal. There we go. It's not a lot, but it will do for nearly a stack. And let's see. To make a bit more coal, we can just use the recipe for making coal, so I guess I'll do that. Thus requiring us to go down and make more. Okay, here we go. make a ton of coal using the recipe. There we go. We're going to use 2 stacks of... Well, maybe not even 2 stacks. We'll just use 1 stack to produce as much liquefied coal. We'll toss in the iron there as well. Okay, now I got steel cooking in. Toss in those. Alright, that's 7 ingots worth so far. And that's 1 block. Alright. Pour in the block of steel. Wait for everything else to shift over. Okay, that's another block. We'll pour in another just so we can get even more steel. And we should be good. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, there we go. Yeah, another block just so we have it. And this should be the steel we need for the recipe. There we go. Alright, that's 18 steel. We can put that away, so that way we can make the materials we need. Alright, now we can finally make the crushers. Okay, crushers. We need a steel casing. We're going to make 3 of them, because we need 4 of these crushers here. Well, 3 of the crushers, rather. Alright, let's get the buckets. Let's go back, get some lava. Really wish I had some lava on hand, but whatever. You can only do so much. Alright, now we go back down, make another. I guess I could make extra buckets, but no need to go that far. Okay. That's 2. Now for the 3rd. And we should be good. Alright, that's the final tidbit. And off we go down into the area here. And let's set up the crusher. Boom. Pow. There we go. That is 3 crushers added to the mix. And this should be our means of making as much... Well, this should be our automation, basically, for making the... What is it? Fucking, silicon. That's it. My bad. Okay. Now, we need to set up the machine for it, I do believe. Oh, right, I've also got to set up this, don't I? God, there's so much to do. Then again, that's just how the machine works, right? You know what? Let's move it 1 block forward. Why not? Okay, there we go. 1 block forward, never hurt anybody. And we'll do the same here because it's gonna go into the ground anyway, so might as well just make it look nice. Okay, 1, 2, 2, there we go. Okay. So first, we're going to need exports and import cables. So I'm going to get some hoppers. We are going to need... Let's make 4. And let's get pistons. think 4 should be fine, but we'll see. I don't think I have enough, but we'll try to see if we have enough. There we go. We are lacking in storage cable, but we can easily just make more. Alright. Okay, imports items from attached inventory to the network. Okay. Okay, the bottom is the export. So yeah, the exports items from network to the attached inventory. So this goes into tops. These go to the sides. Same for these. There we go. And I guess it's the same for these, isn't it? The top goes in. Power goes in from the side. And then the rest goes in through the bottom. So imports go on the bottom here. Like so. There we go. And then we get some cable going. Alright, so cable. Thankfully we got the energy cable here, so that's good. There we go. That'll power the crushers then. Get the oak slabs set back in. We'll do the same thing on this side here. There we go. Alright, now all the crushers are powered. So this entire mechanism is basically ready for silicon. And now we just need to set up the bottoms here to siphon out the completed component. Alright. Like so. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Okay, that's 2. That is the other 2 here. There we go. Okay, cable is going to... Well, we need to connect this cable together, so what we'll probably do is we will set a cable here on the top. And we'll have one on the bottom here. There we go. That way it connects to there. Do the same exact thing here. Bit of an awkward placement, but it does the job. For this one, though, we are going to set up the corner here. Like so. That will connect all the pieces together. Same goes for this one. That will connect everything together. And I guess we'll have all of these cables converge at some points. Going around the power cable, obviously. Or better yet, we could just have them connect going here. We'll need, obviously, more storage cable, but whatever. It's fine. In fact, we could probably just connect them across here, because we do need to connect to the autocrafter anyways. So that's another thing. Alright, we'll keep the metallurgic infuser here for now. Because maybe we'll need it in the future. And yeah, let's just get the cable going. Let's get more cable. We'll need to go back to the base to get it done. But that's an easy fix. Or an easy setup, rather. So down we go. Alright. We are going to need more cable. Specifically, we are going to need the simply storage cable here. There we go. Let's just use all of the storage cable that, well, all the stone slabs that we can. There we go. That is a bunch of cable that we can use to connect everything. Like Connect 4. Okay, in order for us to connect everything in tandem, I guess what we'll do here is, for this particular cable, we will have them connect on the bottom. So, preferably, I'm going to want a cable below it. We are going to need a bucket of water to make this happen. But that is to be expected. Let's go quickly grab a bucket, and we'll go from there. Alright. Okay, there we go. Okay, that is another bucket add to the list. Okay, down we go. We only need to go down one block here, I think. Yeah, we want to go down one. There we go. No need to go any further than that. And we set up a storage cable along here. And there we go. That is the furnaces connected. I will get all the slabs connected here back into their original place. And we can connect everything else going upwards. Like so. There we are. That is another connecting point done. Then we do the exact same thing on this side. Here we go. And done. There we go. Now every machine is connected in some capacity. It's a bit of an awkward build, but yeah, it gets the job done at least, so I'm not complaining. Okay. Now that is the setup done. We just need to get the materials organized and ready to go. So in here, we're obviously going to need silicon. We're going to need silicon, so that's a triple down on that. So for now, let's see. We've got quite a bit of quartz, but we are going to obviously need more. So let's start with that. Okay, quartz. We can make quartz blocks, which is the alternative to quartz. And we should be good. So I guess I'll make a bunch of quartz blocks here now. Alright, there we go. There we go. A ton of quartz has been made in the capacity of quartz blocks anyways. And that should be our storage for now regarding it. I guess we'll see how things play out from there. But I digress. Now let's see, what else do we need? We are going to need to quite literally just set things up. So to start with, I should probably put in the crusher the quartz. So let's get the nether quartz itself. It needs to go in here. There we go. No, wait, hold on. Is that right? Oh, right, wait, hold on. It's not even connected to the system yet. So it's not even gonna... Yeah, no, it's not even gonna power itself because it's not even connected. So let's actually connect it now. So we need to make a line here to get all the way to the end. You know, this is kind of why I want Astral Sorcery, so I can actually build this with ease. But oh well. You make what you can make. For now, though, let's just carefully align this across. Gonna be a bit awkward. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. We'll quickly grab that. There we go. And... almost there. Okay, there we go. We'll close this off temporarily, so that way we can... well, I mean, we are going to close it off, obviously. Okay. Now we just need to connect the machine together, and we should be good. Alright. Oh. How is the cooking coming, anyways? That is a lot of charcoal that's not even going into the system. I should probably sort that out, actually. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to put charcoal into the system. There we go. I didn't realize this wasn't working. I should probably... yeah. There we go. Now those are all the furnaces working in tandem. Okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to place that back there. Okay, and... there we go. Now the machine is connected. Okay, that is an entire network setup. Ready to work at its leisure. Okay, so to start off... nether quartz should be crushed here. We're going to start setting all 4 to be crushing. There we go. Now, can we get all of them to limit how much they crush? Because that'll be a factor that we can work with. Okay, energy goes in the bottom. None in the gray. Outputs on the side. Output should be on the bottom. Okay. There we go. At least I can control this to some degree. Alright, there we go. So, they are going to be working on the crushed quartz here. We want to input the crushed quartz. There we go. Now, is there a limit to how much I want to make? Let's see. I do believe... okay, let's see. Operation upgrade. I think I'm going to need this to start working on this. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe I can limit the amount I have active here. Not sure why you're around, but okay. Get rid of you. Let's go down here. Okay, operation upgrade. That's going to require some controllers. So we're going to need 6 of those. And then we're going to need 2 of these. Alright, operation controller. Here we go. Not sure how much I want to limit this to, but we'll see. At the very least, a stack should be fine, I guess. Active is less than 0. Active if less than 100. Well, let's make it 64, just so we're being certain here. Active is less than 64. There we go. So this will make sure that there's at least 64 of crushed quartz. So if there is more than 64, then the machine or the import cables will not input more. So this will help us from going over a certain limit with the crushed quartz. Okay, 64 quartz, there we go. Alright, so if there is more crushed quartz in there, it's going to stop processing and just leave everything in there. So yeah, no, it will keep working, mind you. It's just going to keep going until there is a certain... Yeah, it's going to keep going until there is a certain amount. For the furnaces, we're going to get some charcoal here. We want the charcoal in this slot. That will fill into the bottom, much like anything else. There we go. Alright, charcoal is going to fill into these side panels, which is exactly what we want. Those are now set, and worst case, we can always increase the capacity if we need to, just so we're set for life. Now, before we go any further, we are going to need to make some more of these gems, because we are going to need to start importing the crushed quartz into the furnaces. So, we are going to need to get some more... What was it? It was... another... We're going to need another operation chamber here, I think. Alright, 6 more torches. 6 more of these. Or 2 more, rather. So that way we can make some more operations. Because we are going to need to do the same exact thing for the Ferni here. Because this is going to need to be a very costed thing. Okay, in here. Oh, no, wait, we want the operation here. And I guess we will set it for everything here. There we go. And now we just need to set in the crushed quartz on the top. Crushed quartz will immediately plop into each of these. And this will cook it into its respected component, which is going to be silicon. We're going to take silicon. Okay. Alright. Its active is less than 64 silicon in the network. Oh, 64, there we go. Oh, 64. Active. .64. And the final one here is not got the silicon linking in. There we go. And now everything is going to start cooking silicon here, slowly but surely, until there is a total of 64 silicon in the system, in which case the machine is not going to accept more. So now the silicon is going to be processed through here, and then we can start making even more through the inscribers here. Now, of course, I need a limit to make sure. So I need to limit it even further here by dealing with the inscribers here. So to start off with, the silicon is going to be going through here into this network here. We're going to obviously need to... do we do a filter here, though? I do think we need a filter to at least limit it to 64 and go from there. Because once we get the silicon, we don't need to make any more beyond that point. Okay, so the silicon's processing, that's good. Now we just need to set up the silicon for its processing beyond that. And I do believe now that we've got 64, yep, it is no longer going to process anything further than that. Or at least it's going to keep everything cooking in here before it would rather hook up beyond that point. Mind you, we have excess in these furnaces, so if we ever needed more, we can just bulk it up a little bit. But 64 should be good for now. It's a good spare. We should be fine. Now, let's make some more stuff. To start out with, we are going to need to make some... What is it? Let's make another set of these operation upgrades. We should only need 3 this time around. Although, that said, I'm probably gonna get more because of how useful it is. Alright, redstone. Put those away. Okay. We're gonna get 4 more. There we go. And there we go. Alright, oh, we're gonna need more redstone of these. Oh, it seems like we've ran out of quartz. Thankfully, we've got plethoras of blocks. Toss all of that quartz in. That should help significantly. Alright, now we can get the operation upgrade again. There we go. Now we make 12 operation upgrades. This is going to be important for us. And for this in particular... Okay, we are going to limit ourselves to 3 times the amount. So how much is 3 stacks of 64? That is 192. And we need silicon here to act as the buffer here. Okay, silicon goes in. There we go. It starts processing. It makes ourselves a printed silicon. There we go. Put in the silicon as a press there. Now, we set the same thing up here. Okay. 192 of printed silicon. There we go. Then we put in the silicon in the back. And that'll start processing. Then we do the exact same thing on the back here. Alright. Silicon goes in. Then we put in the printed silicon. Operation upgrade. 192. Printed silicon. There we go. So anytime we have 3 stacks of the thing, we go from there. And now we can make the engineering presses and all that other jazz. And I think we just need only to... Well, we're going to need, obviously, a machine to put the items into something, but I'm just rambling at this point. For now, let's just focus on the engineering press here. Okay. To make an printed engineering circuit, we need diamonds, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get some diamonds. Thankfully, we got a plethora, so we'll just get that. Okay. Diamond goes through there. It's going to start using power. Diamond is a filter. Get a operation cable. Put a diamond in there, and we want 64 to be lit. Well, maybe not that. We want printed engineering circuits. The max is going to be, obviously, the max of 64. We're going to take back... Oh, here's my Paxel. Okay, somehow the Paxel got back into my inventory. Somehow. Alright, but yeah. Oh, nearly fell there. But yeah, we're going to have engineering circuits in mass. Now we are going to need the logic press. So, let's see. We are going to need gold for this one. Okay, so let's get some gold here. Okay. Gold goes in the machine. It processes. We put in the operation. 64 is the limit. We get a printed logic circuit out of it. Put the logic circuit in as the filter. There we go. Now we'll always have a set as 2 stacks at least in everything. So we do technically have double the capacity. We're just preparing excess. The calculation press is the only thing, I believe. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think there's only one more... Yeah, we've got the logic processor, we've got the diamond processor, which is the engineering processor. So yeah, we got the engineering processor, we got the logic processor. We just need to make the pure nether quartz crystal, so that way we can produce the calculation processor. I don't think there's anything else beyond that, though, so... Alright, from here, I guess we set up the inscriber. We will get the engineering circuit, the printed silicon, and the redstone. Which I'm going to need more of, mind you, so let's actually make more redstone. Well, when I get the chance, that is. For now, though. Yeah, no, we have to put everything in there, don't we? Oh boy. You know what? Let's start by getting some more redstone. How about that? Then we can go from there. And you know what? Having more redstone might actually be a bad idea. But regardless, for now. Let's just use all of the bits in here to get as much redstone as we can. Here we go. Put all of this in. Close that off. Grab a stack of redstone. And off we go. We're really working into the processors right now. So there we go. Okay, so... we're going to leave the last processor for last for obvious reasons. But yeah, let's start by making this final tidbit here. So, to make a... Alright, to make a engineering processor, we need to put the printed engineering circuit on top, the printed silicon on bottom, and redstone in the middle. So, engineering circuit on top, a redstone in the middle. There we go, and the final bit on the bottom. Alright. Which is the printed silicon. There we go. And that will make ourselves a engineering processor. From there, we will put in the operation upgrade. We are going to limit it to 64, obviously. Engineering processors. Put the engineering processors in there. And there we go. We have a limit of engineering processors now. We're going to do the printed logic circuits now. It is basically the same recipe, I do believe. So silicon on the bottom. Logic circuit on top. And then redstone in the middle. And it will make a logic processor. There we go. From there, we just simply put in another operation upgrade. Make that the focus. 64. Put the logic processor back. There we go. And now, so long as we have 64 in there, we should be fine. I'll stuff everything away temporarily for now, while we focus on the final material here. So now we just need to get pure quartz. So how do we get pure quartz? Let's see. Okay, so pure nether quartz is made using nether quartz seeds. To get those, we are going to need to get sand and crushed quartz. So we're going to need an infinite of sand and an infinite of quartz. Thankfully, we got plenty of sand to muster, so that's not a big deal. It's just a matter of figuring out how much we can muster here, huh? Let's see. So, let's see. Nether quartz seeds. This item won't despawn, obviously. So, we need sand and crushed quartz. Okay, let's make sand, I suppose, to start with. Can I do anything else with these sand types? Can I? I can make copper, I can make sand... I can make nickel, lead, and iron. Okay, so sand is quite universal here. So if I could find an alternate way of getting sand, that would be really helpful for me. I guess I could use a packager, and anytime I go up to a specific limit of sand, I should be fine. Yeah, so if I use a packager here, this should work. Okay. So we're going to use a packager to handle this problem. How do I want to work it? I guess I'll work it through here, because this is going to be anywhere I process things. I could also do with making gravel as well. Why not? Have a certain exponential amount of gravel and sand at a whim. Okay, so we're gonna need a packager. So we'll get 2 of these. Okay, so we'll put 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so this packager will go here. Actually, hold on. I need to provide it power. Okay, so this needs power then. Okay, we don't need a ticker, so we need a actual power source. Okay. So maybe it might be better if I... Okay, well, I'm gonna need to make sand anyway, so... Where do I put it? There's a few places with power. That's not going to do. That's a power network. That's a power network. We've got a power network all the way down there. And one over by the farms. I really don't want to go and make a cable all the way out to here, though. You know what? I'll just make the sand and gravel over there. Why not? Why the hell not? I mean, we're already getting the packagers here anyways, so might as well, right? I'll just set up the things over here instead. Okay, so to start with... Alright, so let's get some cable. We just need 2 energy cables, so that's good. We've got the amount that we need here. Place those here. Place the packagers here. Okay, right. We actually are going to need to figure out how we're going to limit the amount of things in the packager. Because if they... If they insert too many, then it's only gonna clog up the system with the packager. I think the best way is quite literally to get 2 separate chests, and then link them to each pack. Well, yeah, no, 2 chests. One will link to here, and one will link to here. And that will package the items. Then we can have a cable going through the top here. And go through there. I think that's the best way to go about it. So let's get some chests. Not chest plates, but 4 chests rather. We are going to import a certain item in a certain number. Okay. Let's get some cable. We need 4 item extraction cables, I believe. Okay, so 4 of those. We'll take 3, because we don't need more than that. We'll take the item cables. We are going to need chests. So we're going to need 4 of those. Done and done. Alright. Alright, so item extraction cable. Well, first let's set up the... We'll put slabs there. We want a chest facing this way. And then we want a chest facing this way here. Like so. Okay, so that's not going to work. I guess we could increase the distance. I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we just need to make sure the items are going into it. Okay, we're going to get the water here to help collect the item that we're going to grab. The packager needs to come with us. Oh wait, no, there's a cable there, so I can actually just dig through it and be fine. There we go. Okay, we're going to need 1 more cable to make this work then. Because otherwise it's just going to be awkward. Yeah, we're going to need 1 more cable. But once we're done with that cable, we should be good. Okay, down we go. Let's see. Energy cable, here we go. Should only need 8, but I will make 16 just to be safe. Eat the mineral. Off we go. And mind you, this is just to make infinite gravel and sand together. So this is going to get really interesting. Okay. Place that there. Now we place the chests here, like so. We are going to place water on top of this. Gonna break these areas here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to break this here. There we go. Okay. Now, I take the item extraction cables here, and I just carefully shift, click, shift, click. Alright, that's one half done. Now we go to the other side here. Do the same exact thing. There we go. And we just need to... We're going to make an allow list. We're going to pick up this. We are going to set up the slabs, like so. And we want to specify what we're dropping in there. These packagers work automatically, so that's perfectly fine by me. So now we just need to get an import, and then we need export cables here. Get the normal storage cable set up. And let's begin. Okay, so we'll import items from here. We will export items to here, 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 and here. Import. Get a cable connected. Oh, 1 second. Okay, that's unexpected, but I gotta do some life stuff. But before that, I'm gonna quickly just finish this off, and then we'll go from there. So I'll just quickly place these cables in, and let's see, what's the easiest connection I can go for? I'm gonna go and set up the cables to here, and then I'm just gonna connect these cables across, like so, and there we go. This will basically be the setup for how we're going to introduce the items into the packager. We have power, so it's easily accomplished. We need only just limit things, essentially. Now, of course, the chests are going to be... You know what? I might not even use chests. I might just use a barrel, even. Because we can get away with using a barrel here, and it should be fine, but I should probably limit to, like... If there's a stack, say, then we're not going to add any more to it. And then we are going to limit this to say, like, hey, if there's, like, a stack of sand or something, we don't take any more. But yeah, I'm going to take probably a small 5-10 minute break because I gotta do some life stuff, but when I return, I will continue going. Hopefully for probably another hour, but we'll see. See you guys then. Okay, I will be here for a few more minutes. And of course it crashes again. Oh, God. Okay, this is the second time now. This is getting irritating. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to wait. This is really annoying. Oh, God. Are you kidding? Did it crash again? Please no. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Well, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this load screen again. I'm not happy that I have to keep doing this, but there's not much I can do about it, huh? Alright, well... yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait a bit longer. I was hoping I could get like a few more minutes in, but I guess not. I guess the game's just being... refusing. Well, I'll still be here for a little bit, but I'm probably gonna have to dip. So, I'm just gonna wait, mainly. And once I am ready, I will probably have to dip and go from there. But until then, I'll just be patient, be with you guys for a little bit. I would answer questions, but nobody's here for streaming, so... well, it happens. As long as you guys are enjoying the content, that's all I really care about, so... yeah. Mind you, all of this has been to quite literally automate the process of making the machines. So every little thing that I've been doing has been towards just making starting a setup of a goal. Oh, another call, 1 second. Alright, that is the call to go, so I've got to head out. I'll see you guys in a little bit, but when I return, I will continue. See you in a bit. And hopefully I don't crash this time, but we'll see. Okay, I apologize. I am now back. And hopefully this is the last interruption. Well, I guess we'll see, won't we? Alright, back into it. Here we go. Time for round 3. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Last thing I want is it to crash again, because at that point, you know... I don't know. I'd have to figure out something else to do. I don't know. Well, whatever the case. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes, we were making some... Yeah, we're making some sand, I believe. For now, we're going to get rid of these chests, because I do believe the chests are not what we need. Okay. So let's go into... Well, I guess we already got the operation upgrades, don't we? So if we set that is... Okay, so... If there is... Well, we're going to need crates. So we're going to get some wooden crates here. One crate here, one crate here. One here, and one here. There we go. We are going to quickly get we're going to get gravel resin and acorn here. We're going to get sand, resin, and sand acorns. We are going to get an operation upgrade. This is going to contain gravel acorns, and we want a max of... Let's go with 128. Actually, no, let's go 5 stacks worth. Because that is what we're going to need to input anyways. Okay, so to make gravel, we are going to need 4 acorns per, so... We are going to need 256 of acorns. Put the acorns there. There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. That's an export cable, so let's see. Okay. That exports items into the system. This imports items into the system. Okay. Okay, so that's not going to connect just yet. This, we want to... Okay, so this is going to be resin, so... 64 times 5. We want 320 resin. Okay. And we want gravel resin to be in here. There we go. Okay. This should allow the resins that we need in there. Okay, do we need to lower the value here? Will that work? No. Okay. So how do we... Do I need to break this and get a chest instead? Huh. Active if less than certain amount is needed. Is it because it's got meta in the name? If I turn off meta... Okay. Take out or direct. How about NBT? Okay, if I take out everything. This should be acorns, right? There we go. And then it immediately gets out. Oh, because it's extracted into here. Okay, Oh, but then this goes in here. Okay, so I need to transfer at a rate of 5. And this needs to transfer at a rate of 4. No, wait, this needs to be a 5. This needs to be a 4. There we go. And now we need to do the same for here. Okay, so sand acorns. There we go. We need to set it up much like this, so 256. There we go. We need sand acorns. There we go. Alright, so gravel acorns, sand acorns, there we go. Do the same thing for here, which is going to be 320. There we go. And this is sand resin specifically. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh! Oh, I see. The filter is a bit wonky. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I think I know what's going on here. Okay, so here's how we are going to do it. So, let's say... Let's put the maximum on 999 instead. So, if more than 99, then we activate. Okay. This will start making sand. Alright, so more than 999. And more than 999. Okay, there we go. Okay, we want to shunt out 5s here, and then 4s here. There we go. Now, if we, for some reason, run into a problem, we're going to want to put in 1 excess with our machine. So, just to prevent any overfill, we're going to want 1 resin of sand and... Yeah, so we're going to want 1 resin of sand and gravel. respectfully in here. Because it's going to take, I believe... Okay, to make sand, we are going to need 5 sand resin and 4 sand acorns, so that is worth noting. Yeah, so 4 sand acorns, that's set. This is set as 5. This is also set as 5. And this is set as 4, right? Yep. To prevent from overfill from the sand acorns itself, we are going to take away from here to have 1 excess. We will have 1 gravel resin excess as well, here. This is going to be set as 4, this is going to be set as 5. So anytime we get any excess here, we're going to get extra sand and extra gravel. That is going to be processed into sand here. And we will use that, and we will siphon it out. Now, do we want a set cap on the sand that we're bringing into the system? Preferably, yes. So we're going to stack it up with the intent that we're going to use an operation upgrade here. So if we get, I don't know, what's the highest stack upgrade that doesn't exceed 999? Okay. 15 stacks worth, so 960. So if we hit 960, it's active if less than 900 and... Yeah, so if there is less than 960 sand in the network, it will continue to send items through. So, we put this in, there we go, and it will suck up the sand, I believe. There we go. The same is going to be said for the gravel once it starts producing, that is. So, here we go. Okay, that is gravel resin. Why is it not going in? Is it because... Oh my god, that's a lot of gravel acorns. Hold on. Okay, so how am I going to get the... This should be working. Oh, the ignore list. There we go. Okay, we only wanted 5, preferably, here. It's a bit too excessive. Alright, well, now I've got to take all this out. Okay. Yeah, this is 5, that's 4, so... And this should be working? Yeah, preferably you want more acorns as opposed to more... So let's get the gravel acorns. Okay. Okay, ignore list, ignore list. You know what? There's a better way I can do this. I could just set this on a tick speed, couldn't I? Requires redstone, requires redstone. Requires redstone, requires redstone. And I can set it off a tick rate. That way it's not overflowing. So we'll put everything away for now in favor of this. There we go. Now let's get 2 redstone clocks. because we're going to need them to work in tandem with one another. Alright. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay, that's a bit too heavy on the click rate. So I'm a bit wrong there. Let's quickly grab this before it, you know, gets out of control. Yeah, that's wrong. This is also wrong. Okay. Okay, it should only go for 5 seconds. There we go. And we're gonna need sand, so give me a sec. We're gonna need a sand acorn and a resin acorn, or rather, sand resin. So 1 sand resin. There we go. Okay. We want it to only go for a split second. And we'll make the delay... Let's go for 100. Why not? There we go. I've been muted that whole time. My apologies. Let me elaborate on what I've been doing, just before I forget. So, I basically wanted to not exert too much control over these, so I just opted to go with a short burst here. I don't think that's working as I had intended. I kind of wish I could specify a specific amount that I can put in here, which I guess I could try. You know what? I might get better results if I do it that way. Hold on, let's break these. Maybe I can find a better result here. That doesn't require me actually using so much resource. Take out these, because obviously it's not going to help much if I do it this way. Because these item extraction cables are just way too fast. Unfortunately. If they weren't so fast, I'd consider using them. They're better for more practical setups, I should say. Well, not practical, but faster setups, I should say. Alright, for now, let's just set up the slabs here. There we go. Let's take these out. Alright, how do we do this, then? Okay, so I think I can get away with putting a single bit on the side here. And I think I can make this work. I just need to do it in a different way. So we're going to do a single export cable here. And we want to export a specific item with each area here. Now, I do believe I can do specific numbers. I think, anyways. I don't think I can, actually, huh? Okay, I need to export a specific number. So, let's see. Is there a way I can spit out certain items in a numeric number? Hold on. Yeah, I just don't see it realistically happening with this. I need to find another way to get sand, I think. At least I personally think so. The packagers were a good idea. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it's hard to make happen what I'm trying to do here. I think the Stoneworks factory might be a better option. I don't know. Anvil smashing, while it could work, I don't think it's the luxury that we're looking for. A crusher could work, actually, because we do have infinite cobblestone. We just need to make 2 more crushers, and that would be it. You know what? Maybe the crusher idea is the better option here. Sure, it's going to cost power, but we don't have to go circumventing through the other methods. And besides, we can use the sand for better things if we go about it this way. But hey, it was worth a shot. I don't like this method. You can do it if you want. I personally don't think it's a good method. But yeah, we'll scrap this idea. We can always just try again later. But that's besides the point. For now, we just need to actually focus on getting what we need. So, for now, we'll just have to make do with what we got. So, let's focus in on the quartz again. We'll worry about the sand issue later. We're probably going to go the crusher route, I think. So, we'll probably, yeah, we'll make another crusher here somewhere, and we'll use it to process, gravel and sand in a exponential amount. Probably in 9 stacks, but we'll see. We'll see. But I digress. Now, I guess the next best thing I can do is just make another crusher, maybe? Well, no, let's focus on the quartz. Okay. So we need to make ourselves a nether quartz seed. And how do we grow nether quartz seeds, actually? Hold on, let me see. 1 second. Okay. Okay, when thrown into water, it slowly grows into pure nether quartz crystal. And it can be accelerated by playing an active crystal growth accelerator around the water block it is placed in. Because of the amount of time it takes for seeds to grow, they will not naturally despawn. Its appearance changes depending on how much is grown. Okay. So there is ways that we can make this grow, so we just need... basically need a growth chamber. Okay, so a growth chamber. Here we go. This is going to require growth accelerators, so we're going to need fluix blocks, glass cable, and quartz glass. Easily done, I would predict. So there we go. Okay, we got a surplus of everything. Yeah, we got engineering processors at ready. Of both varieties here, so that's good. Alright, let's go about making what we need. Okay. So to make quartz glass, we are going to need... Oh. Okay, so we're lacking quartz, but that is easily fixed by doing this. There we go. We can process all that quartz into quartz, yeah, we can process that into materials that we can use. And we should be good. because these don't need to be worked in. These will crush into more. Now, I guess we'll take what crushed quartz we can get our hands on, because I do want to get more. And I'll need it for the recipes that we're going to be using for. So we'll go from there. We'll let those quartz crush. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, there it goes, I guess. Alright, that's a lot of quartz that's being crushed. We won't be able to add it to the machine unless, of course, we want it to siphon out. So, literally having an excess is important for us. Otherwise, we can't literally utilize it, because it's just going to be siphoned out here. Just yoink that. Okay, for now then, I guess we shall just take this, and let's make as much quartz glass as we can. Which is here. Alright, we'll just do this. Boom. That is a solid 48 quartz glass. Nice. And we can use this to make the various other items. So, now we just need to make this, which requires the growth accelerator, I do believe. Well, it helps to have the growth accelerator. Okay, so crystal growth chamber. If we have 6 crystal growth accelerators, a flux crystal, and a chest, I think we can minimize the amount of effort needed. We are going to need flux blocks, so I think we need 6 to make this. We're going to need flux cable, which is going to require quartz fiber, which again is going to require quartz, or crushed quartz rather. My hope is that we're going to get enough excess here to make this worthwhile here. Okay, this is 48, nice. We'll just throw the excess here so that way it can actually grind. We're going to take half that with us, so that way the rest can just siphon through. We're going to quickly go down here. And let's keep crafting. Okay. Okay, we're going to take those. Let's see. Let's get some sand. 3 stacks should cut it for now. But of course we're going to need to find alternate ways to get glass, because obviously this is not enough. But hey. All this in due time. Okay, we're going to need 2 more sand, I guess. There we go. Take the glass. Put the glass away. And we got ourselves some resource pumping in. Should be good. Definitely got the power going, that's for sure. It's looking like we're probably going to need even more, we're probably going to need even more power at this rate. Who knows, though. Ah, well. For now, we should be fine. As it stands, our nether quartz supply is going to be in severe abundance. So we should be good. Let's put the rest there. Take you. Got some excess here. Alright, there we go. We'll leave those alone for now. We'll go down all the way to here. Grab all the glass that we can. And then we will get to making the machine that we need. The packaged machine, whatever it is called. Okay. Take this. Take the excess there. There we go. Now, we make ourselves a crystal growth chamber, or try to anyways. We need these. That's 4. And how many else do we need? We'll put the quartz fiber away, because that's not going to drain away. We are lacking in fluix crystal, though. So we should probably make more of that. So we're going to need metallurgic and... We're going to need redstone and mineral chunks. So let's get that. Stack of redstone should be good. And a stack of mineral chunks should be good. And then we can get the metallurgic infuser on that. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright, we put these in. Okay, that will make more fluix crystal, and we should be good. And... okay. The crystal... yeah, so we're going to need more glass cable. We get 4 per, so that is going to be really good for us. We should only need 3 more then to make that. Well, no, we only need 2, I do believe. And then we should be good, I think? Going by the recipe? Unless I am mistaken. Yeah, we can make 2 per. Alright, so we're gonna make 2 more of these ME glass cables. Oh, it seems like we are lacking 1 crystal, so that's fine. We're going to quickly march our way across. And if we go all the way across, we grab the fluix crystal that we need. And we should be good. Alright, down we go. Down to here. Alright, there we go. It's time for the growth accelerators. There we go. All 6 have been made now. And now we just need to make the crystal growth chamber. We're going to make another cable just for this. And we should have everything we need. There we go. The crystal growth chamber. Now, I'm not sure whether this works or not. Okay, so it requires power. Give me a second. Let me check something. Alright, crystal growth chamber. Here we go. Used to grow Certus quartz seeds, nether quartz seeds, and fluix seeds without dropping them into water. The seeds fully grow within 600 ticks. It can also form fluix crystals by putting in charged Certus quartz crystals, nether quartz, and redstone. Has an inventory space of 9 multiplied by 3 for a total of 27 stacks, the same as a wooden chest. It consumes 100 AE a tick. So basically, it is the inventory version of a ME. Well, it's the inventory version of a normal crystal growth method. So basically, we don't have to stick it out in the open. We can just place it down, like, say, here. currently sleeping right now. It does require AE to power itself, though. So that is a problem. Because we run FE. So... we need a converter of some kind. A power converter. Here we go. Converts power from other mods to the internal energy type. Conversion rates. Yeah. There is various conversion rates, but basically Open Computers is going to be the bridge to converting all of our power that we're using, which is FE, into applied energistics energy, which is going to be our saving grace here. So we're going to need a power converter here. So we're going to need a PCB here. So we're going to need clay, green dye, and gold. Clay, we are lacking green dye. Okay, to get green dye, we need a cactus. Easily done, I suppose. We just need to get cactus grown. Thankfully, we got 2 cactus already. We are going to need sand, though. So we'll take the 2 sand that we got here. Place them there. Place them like so. We'll do the shift method. I think, anyways. And it's not growing. Okay. So I guess we just gotta wait the normal method of letting cactus grow. Actually, hold on. We can get inspiration cactus seeds. You know what? Let's try it. Turn this into cactus seeds. Ow. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a better way. Hold on. Let's get a watering can here. And this should be the way to go about it. There we go. Now it's growing. Okay. And it grows into an apotheosis cactus. Nice. And I suppose there's the other method here, which we just do that. There we go. I mean, that works. Let's get the sand over to here. Place the cactus there. Let's get the water again. Let them grow on their own. And we should be good. Not the fastest method to getting a cactus, but hey. Any method that gets us more cactus is better than nothing, right? Okay. Just make sure they get in the water that they need. At least I hope it does. Yeah, this isn't the fastest method for growing cactus, but whatever. Okay, almost there. Alright, that's cactus has grown. Now the cactus seeds here are going to grow like crazy. Okay. And almost there. There we go. Well, almost. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, I'm not complaining. As long as we got the cactus, that's all I really care about. That does mean we are going to need to convert these into cactus dye, so we're going to have to cook these up, I guess. Or at least this would be the easiest way to get it. So... Alright, there we go. We'll just get the cactus there growing. We will put that away, put the glass away, put the stone away, and we'll get the rest of this. There we go. Done. Alright, now we got the green dye that we need, and I do believe we can continue on with this circuit, whatever we were trying to make. God, I completely forgotten. We wanted to make a converter, wasn't it? Here we go, power converter. We needed a circuit board here. There we go. A singular raw circuit board should be fine. We need a microchip, which requires a transistor, which we can easily make. Boom. That's the microchip. Now we need a cable. Easily done. And now we just need to cook the PCB. I might as well cook all of them. So... once I got all the PCBs set up, I can make the power converter, and then we should be good. It's a bit of a tedious process, but it needs to be done in order to provide power to the growth crystal accelerator. Okay, there we go. That is 6 PCBs, now 2 more coming in. There we go. Alright, there we go. All we have to do now is just rush back to here. There we go. Make ourselves a power converter. Put all the rest of the stuff away. Do we need to crush quartz? No. We'll just put it away. Why not? Alright. Now we go over to where we had left off. Let us place the power converter right here. There we go. Now we place the crystal growth accelerator here. Or is what I would say. If I couldn't find a way to plug this in. Yeah, it's still not getting AE. Converts powers from other mods to the internal energy type. Conversion rate. Yeah, it doesn't specify. Okay. Well, let's assume that this power converter does work. Let's get some applied energistics cable, flux crystal cable. There we go. This should get to working if I place this here. Okay, it doesn't specify that it's received power, but that's fine. So long as we have this connected, we should be good. Because it's clear it's connected to some degree. Now we just need to get some crystals. So, let us make some pure nether quartz crystal. And let's see. Okay, here we go. Nether quartz crystal. It just requires... it requires crushed quartz and sand, or red sand. Okay, let's get some sand here. I can't make any right now. It does appear that I've got a plethora of crushed quartz, though. Yeah, no, I got a stack of crushed quartz ready on the wing. Waiting to be used. Okay, good. Alright, I've made enough of an excess, then. That's good. It's really good. Okay. To make this, we are going to need sand, so let's just do this. Alright, there we go. That's a stack. That should be enough. I will make a stack of these. And this should work. Theoretically, it should, anyways. Now, if I do this... Right? It is currently sleeping, so it's not... Oh. It works for a split second, then it doesn't. Does it need a redstone... Okay, hold on. It consumes 100 AE a tick. Okay. And it's currently not converting, so that's the problem. Okay. So how do we get AE then? Do we need to use an energy cell here? No, because I'd need pure nether quartz crystal to even do that. Which I guess I can make, it's just more difficult. There's also dense energy cells, which would be nice, but I don't think I got that luxury either. I guess I could go to the core of our machine and see if that works. Because that might just be the saving grace that we need. Who knows? Let's put you here. It's currently sleeping. Okay, it immediately shuts off when given power. Yeah, it's just not being given AE, so I need to find a way to give it AE. Well, if I do the method as I have been, using the other method, I could... Alright, well, hold on. Let's see. So... If we were to use a crystal growth accelerator as per normal, then it'd probably really kick off, wouldn't it? I just need to get water, and which is right here, I suppose. Alright, let's actually toss the entire stack here. Maybe that'll help. I'll let it grow from there. Now, I'm not sure how fast this will grow, mind you. But I could add 2 growth accelerators here, and it should help the system. Or it should help things. Let's see if we can make some growth accelerators. If it doesn't require power, then we can probably make it work. That said, I'm going to need more Fluix blocks, so I will need to process those. So let's quickly march on our merry way over to here and get those Fluix blocks set up. So we go here, grab the Fluix crystals, then we go back, get the Fluix blocks set up, and we should be good. Alright. Let's toss those in. We'll just make 4. We don't need that many, but it never hurts to have. We should only need 2 of these cables. There we go. We're only going to get 2 growth accelerators, just to make sure, you know, we are using this correctly. How is it growing? It is not. Or it hasn't yet, rather. Okay, we're going to set up the growth accelerator here. Device is currently offline. Understandably so. Maybe there's a way here. Hold on. RF tools, peril, low power cell. Power cell block can be placed next to each other to create a larger cell. Medium power cell to increase power storage capacity. Okay, this is not helping. Okay. Okay, that acts as a buffer, so that's not exactly what we're looking for. Age of Power is probably where we're going to need to go. When given power, you can charge items and other blocks inside of it. Okay. A wireless charger is not going to help. One of the simple generators, we've already done that. Power cell blocks can be placed next... Okay, so this basically acts as a battery, essentially. So, a capacity. Which will... Okay, so this... Alright, so we're going to take this out. We are going to place the slab back, put the torch back, and let's see if we can connect this to the mechanism that we currently got to see if we can provide it power. Because if we can provide it power, then it's arguably better than the crystal growth chamber. It is currently offline. Okay. This is quite the kerfuffle, that's for sure. Alright, well, for now, let's focus on getting a battery going, because that's actually something that we would really love here, I do believe. So, to start out with, let's... Why not? Let's take the time to make a battery out of this. Alright, so... Power cell. Here we go. Power cell. It can store 500,000 RF, and can be combined with other cells to perform a big multi-block. This is basically an upgraded version, which requires prismarine. This requires titanium, dilithium, emeralds. This requires... Okay, so the low-quality one gives 500k storage, which is actually pretty good. We are going to sleep to get rid of the rain immediately, because that sucks to have. And I guess in the meantime, we can spend our time just leaving this alone by placing the seeds here. And we'll just accept the fact that it's going to take a while. Nope. Ah, bugger. Hopefully that didn't break the cabling. I guess he must have spawned on here. Yeah, no, he did break the cabling. God dang it. Okay, let's get some slabs. Here we go. I guess that's how, that other guy spawned, didn't it? Okay. We are going to need another cable. Okay, so cable, we want to... Imports items from attached into inventory to the network. There we go. We just want to get this back to placing things. Alright, there we go. Place you there. There we go. And that's just going to start putting things back. Good. Okay, we will get the cable back. There we go. Yeah, look, we needed... I wanted the rest first. That's the thing I wanted first. Okay, let's get going. Okay, off we go. Rest up here. Get rid of the rain. And we'll let those crystals grow. Hopefully they grow in quick succession. We'll leave them alone for now. And from here... Right, I wanted to make that low... We wanted to make that low quality battery. So that way we can start storing our battery power here. Power cell, here we go. We need 4 of these low power cells. We're going to need a block of iron. Then we need these. Okay, so this is for... 5, 6. Okay, so this would be 6 of these low power cells, which should be enough for what we're trying. Oh, no, wait, this would be 4, actually. Okay, so that's 18. This would be 4. I guess 4 is enough. At least for now, anyways. Yeah, let's go with 4 for now. Alright, here we go. We've got 4 individual power cells right now. This is going to act as basically a buffer for our power here. There we go. So if we ever need more power, we're basically good to go. So this will act as like a extra storage, if you will. So if we get more power, we can basically pump it in here. And because everything's working off FE, well, there you go. It's a battery that's going to store in excess. Given that it's not storing any excess, it means that this machine is running at max capacity at all times, which is... I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. Regardless, we're doing our best. For now, then, need some mineral berries. And I guess while those are processing, we are going to need to figure out what else is going to be needed for the machine, because once these little tidbits are done, or once they're done growing, that is, which I think they're growing? Hold on. I think they're growing, aren't they? Hold on, let's see. Core seeds. Let me check, actually, just to be sure. Okay, quartz seeds. I guess it's the same as nether quartz seeds, is it not? Because of the amount of time it takes for seeds to grow, they will not naturally despawn. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to just leave them there and hope that they grow. I'm not sure if they are growing, but if they are, well, there you go. As long as they are in water, I suppose, it's just how they work. Let me check what the growth accelerator does, though. Okay, so the accelerator needs to be next to the block of water containing the seeds. It requires AE, energy to function. Okay. So what? Do I need to apply an AE network before I can get these powered? I have no idea, to be honest, so I'm just going to assume that it's fine for now. As long as they're growing, that's all I really care about, but I digress. They should take like 15 minutes if I recall the times correctly. I could be wholly wrong on this, though. Let's see. For the applied energistic storage, we are going to need a drive bay, ME terminal, energy acceptor. Actually, hold on. Is this literally it? Do I need an energy acceptor to transfer FE into this machine? This might be it. Hold on. If this is it... Okay, energy acceptor. Then we need a growth chamber. Oh my god, that's literally all that we needed to do. Okay. Well, let's grab the seeds then and start spreading them out. Because it's clear this water method's going to take a long time. As long as we have the power, I don't really see why we shouldn't just power these puppies up. Alright. I probably also didn't help my case by throwing them in a stack, but whatever. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now they're growing. Good. Okay, yeah, they use a lot of power, but in doing so, they grow and do so in an immense fashion. Nice. Okay, so we've got our method for using the crystal growth generator here. And we can actually get them to pure quartz, I think, if we do it this way. I think, anyways. This goes into pure quartz. There we go. Nice. There we go. We get 50 fewer pure quartz, and if we put in the pure quartz here, it goes into the inscriber, which will bring out its material that it needs. So I'm going to put in a pure nether quartz crystal here. There we go. Okay, printed press. Now, if we get some... Let's get the Simply Storage operation upgrades. Here we go. We put in the operation upgrade. We want to specify that only 64, or we activate if it's less than 64. And then for this, we do the same exact thing that we did for everything else. Alright. We take out a singular printed silicon. A singular... Well, maybe not that. Let's get a singular redstone, I believe it is. There we go. And I do believe these are the core recipes needed. Alright. Printed calculation circuits. We then go over into here, which is the printed silicon. And then finally, we end off with a redstone in the back. And with that, we make ourselves a calculation processor. And from there, as long as we put in the operation upgrade, no more or no less than 64. We then put in the calculation processor, and there we go. Put in pure nether quartz here. Put in the calculation processor, redstone, that sort of thing. There we go. This is going to start processing printed circuits, which is then going to process these. And the printed... Yeah, the calculation circuit should be going in. Oh, right. We haven't actually put it through here. So there we go. Now it's going to suck it up. And the circuits are going to pull in through here. And this is going to start processing. There we go. And there we go. We now have all the key components necessary for making any circuit that we need. There's only one other process that we need to do, and it requires the autocrafter here. And I think we are going to need to make an obvious limit here, because otherwise it's just going to be a mess. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to break the side here, obviously. Okay. I think all we're going to do is we're going to put some cobblestone in this repertoire here, just to limit how many things are going in. Okay, we are going to only have a cobblestones there, so that way it's not going to go overload here. There we go. Now, here's how we're going to be doing this, because this is going to require a very specific set of things doing. Alright, so cable. We are going to take the storage exports. We're going to take 2 of the storage imports. There we go. We are going to need a singular storage cable here. Alright. So this is how we're going to do it. So let's see. This is going to import the items in. This is going to export them. So this is going to put the items into the machine. So we want to put in redstone, flux crystal, and logic processors. Okay, so we're going to take a singular redstone here. We're going to actually take these blocks of redstone and convert them real quick. There we go. Alright, anytime so I guess we put in an operation upgrade here. Anytime we have 3 of the... What is it? Let's take the 1K ME storage component. So anytime we have... Alright. It's active if less than 3. Let's make it 2 here. So anytime there is 2 in this system here, we stop it. So it's usually going to stop at 3, I would assume. So we put in redstone here. That's going to pump in redstone. Okay. We're actually going to set it up by putting 1 redstone. We're going to put in 1 flux crystal, and we are going to put in 1 logic processor. There we go. Okay, 1 flux crystal. 1 of each. There we go. And you know what? I'm going to put the logic processor first, then the redstone. And we're going to have a few extra here, just in case. Alright, there we go. That is the ME storage component then. Okay, we're going to take those out, put those in there, there we go. Now it's going to stop. It's going to completely stop its process and we'll be good to go. The only concern I'm going to have here is that it's not going to put in the logic processor first. which is a problem. Because once it starts... Because once it's got everything else, it's good. I don't know. I don't think this is an optimized start, but it will have to do. We'll put this here for now. Actually, no. Let's do it here. Why not? Place that there. Then we need to set up the import cables, which is going to import these. And you know what? There is a better method here, I think. We're going to take that out. And we're going to set this up with 2 of these. Activate if less than 2 of them are set up. So that way we can only get a maximum of the 64 here. Which is fine. Although it does seem that the redstone is taking precedent over everything, so that's not a good sign, because... It does go in 4s, though, so that is worth noting. I'll take this out. So, let's see. We are out of Fluix Crystal, so I'm just going to take this. Do that. There we go. Yeah, no, if I stick the Fluix Crystal in there, it's just gonna... You know what? Let's just yeet 1 across. There we go. That way, even if it does have 3, it's not gonna be enough. There we go. Okay. Now we got the ME storage component. Now we need to make the next machine. So, we need to make the 4K. The 4K is going to require 3 1Ks here. So we're going to need 1K. We'll take these. Alright, put 3 of them here. There we go. Alright, that's the 1K set. And now we just need the 4K. Here we go. We need 4 redstone, a quartz glass. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Quartz glass. Here we go. 1 quartz glass, and let's just put these around the quartz glass. So this is 1, 2, 3. So we're going to need 4 components here, and then we are going to need 1 more thing, which I do believe. I kind of wish I could lock the recipes. Yeah, these auto-crafters suck. There's the auto structures, there's the auto chisel, auto fishing chest, automatic interface. Is there any other variants of crafter that I could use, perchance? Because it'd be nice to have a different variety of crafter here, because given the circumstances, it's not really that great. There's a fluid crafter, which is not what we want. Crafting table that keeps its inventory. Yeah, it's fine. Not gonna help us in the long run, though. Yeah, no. I think we're gonna have to buckle up and figure out a way with these auto-crafters, the cyclic version. Oh well. I kind of expected that this is gonna be the way we're gonna have to do it. The only other way I could see this working is if I focus in on using storage export cables and limiting how much goes in. But even then, that's like... it's only going to do so much. And even then, we need an excess, right? Alright, anyways. The point is that we're going to need another item here. Let's see. 4K. In order for us to get the 4K, we just need a calculation processor, so... let's get one there. There we go. Put the calc processor here. There we go. And there we go. We just need to put the storage import here. We just need to put an operation cable here. Make it 2. And then we just need to make one of these, so... let's get one of those. Redstone. There we go. We are going to need a quartz glass. There we go. Let's get the upgrades, the 1Ks. 3. And I think this is it. Alright, redstone, K upgrades, the calculation press, and boom. There we go. We've got ourselves a 4K ME now. We just put this here. Put this as the filter here. And there we go. Put this in here, and it's going to suck into the system. And there we go. We haven't completely set things up, mind you. But this is going to be basically a repetitive system until we get the system running. The crystal growth accelerator is obviously going to need to be made if we want to make more of these, if we want to make more of this. Of course, we're going to have to limit how much crystal growth we make, but that's fine. With enough, we should be fine to just manage this with relative impunity, but I digress. For now, we are stuck with this, really. Until we get more Fluix Crystal, we won't probably be able to make more. And we'll probably have to deal with a stack of these in due time, which is not fun. I guess I could put another operation upgrade to where it stops making more of these if I have 3. Even then, that's not really that great. I think I need to upgrade to the highest point before I start doing that sort of thing, but I digress. We've managed to get to 4K ME, so we need to upgrade to even further, you know, grades. But hey, that is just all part of the process of upgrading this machine and upgrading it and making sure it reaches its peak potential. But hey, I think we're done here. We've managed to do quite a lot, and I'm quite satisfied. We didn't actually get into the storage part of MEs, but that's only because I wanted to get a high-quality ME storage component before I started dabbling into any applied energistics. But by the time we are done, we should be able to reach a 64K upgrade. And then we can get a drive bay, we can get Windows ME, we can get all the other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Well, for next stream, what we're probably going to do here is we are going to make a proper ME system. We'll set it up over there at the center of the island. We are probably going to use the Simply Storage as a means to transport most of our stuff, keep storage, keep tabs on it, etc. We'll probably have to replace most of our cables to organize it, but I should be fine to use mostly Simply Storage. The rest is just going to be stored away in the Applied Energistics, and we'll have it connected in some capacity, but we'll figure all of that more out in due time. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.